Hey there, I'm Jessica, and I have a sharper and more precise premonition than the average person. It's unbelievable, isn't it? One time I was a little girl and I have an ear abnormality since birth, and none of the doctor could find it cause of it. I think it's alright that I let it go, but one day my ear went wrong. I will be aware of strange situation differently. Almost every doctor would say that it was an ear off. But I don't think it is. When my ear is off or there's a strange sound, I have a picture of scenes ahead of me, so I can cop and almost every day until I use it too. But the situation like I never get used to it. I like this. Just found a cat running across the fall until the heartbeat is the plan most awful fail in my head. Or the car almost hit me, but every time I deal with it strangely. My parents are normal people and nothing stand out. But I was born to look special. It is like a plot of any movie, which the same I've had superpowers since birth and seems to have a better life than the generic public. Being a hero to help people like that look cool, look just awesome, but that idea it's really opposite of the sky and the abyss. It's very difficult to live in my life. Okay, it just might sound strange, but just keep listening first. When I was in high school, I actually be able to use some of these things. Although it doesn't affect much, but let's be honest. Once in a while, I was a kid like to go to the library and or beyond. I would like reading novel, reading books in their library, and I go like every day until the librarian recognized me. I got nickname of the bookworm, so I didn't have much support to talk to me. I really like horror novel. Wins when I will happen but long hand help hold to the same book that I was about to pick up. If I remember it properly, it's kind of the demon that remind me of romance. The ones that like test me off. It's Jane. He's next to my room, and I remember that was a kid he really liked to tease me. As by I remember, but he has a lot of Reddit shit. Good nature. I don't want to say much. Hey Jessica, that's the book? This book, I can have it? Consider this be friend. You think that I will give you this book? It was a book that I have been waiting to read all week. It was considered that I asked for it. First, I came by. I feel that today I am so satisfied something. I will feel the right again today. What's mine? I came home to take a shower and read a book, but James chatted to me. It is estimated that if I have finished reading, I will ask to read some. If not, I will come to my house ever. Let's just say I didn't recognize the message she sent, and then after 3 days, I heard a knock at the front door. James, anyway. Hey, I said I will read some. Is that not her alone? This ignoring me? Apologized culturally before I could hear a strange sound in my ears again. It was a picture in my head that pots plants on my house would fall over James' head. I hurriedly pushed him hard and upheard it. And it really fell. I was skeptical. But how did it happen to James? James was shocked and asked into in the house and read together. I guess he was shocked, but he probably didn't think too much. This following week, I took him to cafe to discuss the school project, entering the store safely, which made me really happy. The perfect fortune made me accompany him in this project. This time, the voice in my ear, something went wrong again. The picture in my head is the coffee latte. Yup, you heard like that, coffee latte. Then, when the waiter come to serve 2 latte, I took James' latte and poured them into the bathroom. Since we come out and asked me why, I didn't want to look back at the latte full of bug and go to buy a new glass for James. That's the way I do the best. On the way home, he was still angry with me. Until he reached across the work, I was going to cross the road and make sure he was okay. As soon my ears sound strained again, I ran with all my energy, really lucky that nothing happens. I think James knows now that I have some kind of superpower and ingredient, like a problematically happen frequently, and I was have to protect him often as well. Well, with him all the time. I don't know he was alone with his going to back like this, secretly confused by the fact that he's often teased me. After a while, I learned that some people in the school were definitely looking to hurt him. Of course, that's not out of my duties every time that I help him. I don't accept any reward or anything. I think of him he was as friends of mine, so I have to protect it. Every time I help him, he was always to be awkward. That's so cute to me. I mean, it's really funny though. Well, the following event I think is might sounds, but you don't have to believe me. Once evening, James and I were on their way home. My troublesome ears are real already in the middle of the accident again. Someone was waiting James at home. I hurried to tell him. He immediately. Not really. My mom is waiting at home. I'm really cold. Let's me home. I stood him stupid for a while. I tried to get James to believe me that just call the police. He still didn't believe me at all. I tried to tell him that I help him all the time. He thought that it was just coincidence. And a coincidence? What the hell? What are happening to you? I tried to focus my mind at the aunts next to the house in front of me. Then another strange sounds come to my ear. I tell James that the grandmother was about to be stolen by a cat mockery. After a while, the aunts awkwardly went chase the cat. Who stole the mockery? James then began to believe that do as told the calling the police to your home, and there after a while, they get home, they actually collect the couplets at the mafia gang of students who hide the school and they are the mascot, the student school. James, he was shocked. His expression was shocked and he was very grateful to me. At the moment he turned his head to me and he had a strange sound in my ears. But this time, if the picture in my head is really shocked me. Okay, the picture in my head is how he's asking me for be a girlfriend. That was a romantic love. I don't know, it was happy ending that I said. Well, I said that I think after this, I will never see any kind of hallucination. After that, I feel that I'm doing a lot of good. At first, I feel that I had this kind of power. I didn't really care about the world. But now I have used that power for the best. I felt like I had returned to normal. And I thought that it was story would end there. Do you have an impressed story? Are you surprising? Sharing under the comment, I want to hear some of your stories too.